The city of Clinton, Iowa was hit hard by a loss of one of their own. It's a tragic story Local 4 News has been following all weekend. How the community is responding is this afternoon's top story. 33-year-old first responder Lieutenant Eric Husett lost his life, and 23-year-old firefighter Adam Kane was injured. It happened Saturday morning as first responders came to a call from ADM employees reporting a burning material. Then there was an explosion. Yesterday, the Clinton community hosted a procession for the fallen first responder. Local 4's Yukari Nakayama joins us now live in Clinton with how firefighter Kane is doing this afternoon. Yukari.
That's right, James. Today isn't like any other Monday. The community is still mourning the loss of Lieutenant Husett and are keeping Adam Kane in their prayers for a speedy recovery. The fire station is saying that they will release his current condition just in a couple minutes, but what we know now is that last night officials said that Kane was breathing on his own and awake and alert. What we know so far from the incident is that the explosion happened at 8:45 in the morning on Saturday. Officials also say the two first responders were over 100 feet off the ground when the incident occurred. The question still at hand is what caused that explosion. The United States Department of Labor is involved in the investigation. They were on site today at the ADM plant doing an inspection. We will bring you those updates as soon as they become available to us. But for now, live in Clinton, Yukari Nakayama, Local 4 News.
Yukari, thank you. Well, support for the Clinton Fire Department continues to pour in after Lieutenant Husett's death. Residents are painting the city red as part of a social media push after the news broke. One effort saw people wearing red apparel at schools and businesses today. Clinton's neighbor, Fulton, one of many communities also taking part. Students and staff in the Riverbend School District showing their support for the department by going red.
Do a lot with the community of Clinton as well as the schools in Clinton. So a tragedy like this, when something occurs, we certainly want to do and play a role as a good neighbor and a friend, really a friend more than anything.
The superintendent tells Local 4 News that relationship also extends to the Clinton Fire Department. Now, students who have family in the department and some who take part in a work-study program at the fire station will hear from them tonight on Local 4 News at 5. A crash involving an ambulance in Bettendorf sent several people to the hospital. It happened just after 11 this morning at the intersection of Middle Road and Parkway Drive. Bettendorf police say a blue Chevy Aveo was traveling westbound when it crashed into a medic ambulance coming from the opposite direction. Its emergency equipment was not activated at the time of the accident. A 24-year-old Moline woman was pulled from the car and rushed to an area hospital with serious injuries. A 3-year-old in a car seat and 2 medic employees and a patient in the ambulance were also taken to area hospitals to be treated for their injuries. Their conditions still unknown at this time. The accident remains under investigation. Jury selection is underway today for the 37-year-old Davenport man charged in a June murder. Jason Roberts was shot multiple times in the 800 block of West 4th Street. Deandra Thomas is charged with first-degree murder. According to police, Thomas was identified by witnesses as the person who shot 46-year-old Roberts. All murder convictions in Iowa result in life sentences without the possibility of parole. A disturbing incident at a park in Comanche. Police were sent to Anthony Park in the 1200 block of 3rd Street early yesterday morning. They say a plastic slide was intentionally lit on fire. The fire department quickly put out the flames. On December 27th, a similar incident happened at Platt Park. Damage for both incidents is estimated at over $2,000. Call police if you have any information. Inmates are once again being housed at the Warren County, Illinois jail. It's an update to a story we brought you last summer regarding the Warren County Jail. Last August, the jail in Monmouth suspended jail operations due to a lack of staffing. Prisoners were moved to the Mercer County Jail in Aledo. Local 4 News received an update today that the Warren County Jail is once again accepting inmates. And when more renovation work is complete, all the inmates housed in Mercer County will return to Monmouth. There, though, still is a staffing shortage at the Warren County Jail. The search for qualified applicants continues. And when you see news happening, forward it to 4. Just download the free Quad Cities app. You can get breaking news alerts and share stories and pictures you want to see highlighted here on Local 4. Rock Island's mayor says there have been positive developments over the past year that have brought hundreds of jobs to the community. That was just one message from Mayor Mike Tomes during his State of the City address today. Tomes says new investments topped $27 million. Blighted houses and factory buildings have also undergone demolition.
You know, we had a number of development projects happen. We've got some neighborhood projects that happened, visiting the different neighborhoods and having picnics. We did a number of housing inspections, health inspections.
Tomes also pointed out that violent crimes decreased 35% since 2017. Expect some changes along Interstate 74 in the Quad Cities this week. Part of the construction of the new I-74 bridge will close the Illinois-bound I-74 off-ramp to River Drive tomorrow. The off-ramp will open again in March. There'll be also intermittent 20-minute closures of the Iowa-bound I-74 ramp in downtown Moline starting this week. That's being done to let crews build the support piers and set steel girders over the ramps for the new bridge. Well, if you've driven on Harrison Street near 35th Street today, you might be worried about getting a speeding ticket in the mail. Well, the traffic camera at that location is flashing. You see it here at every car that drives by. But a spokesman for the Davenport Police Department said no one will be getting a ticket today. The camera is malfunctioning, and police say they won't be issuing any citations while the technical team works to fix the problem. They've still, though, not said what caused the glitch. A lot of motorists, I'm sure, out there, very worried out there.
A lot of motorists with probably a few choice words as they saw the thing flashing in their rearview mirror or whatever as they go by. And just because nobody's getting tickets today, that doesn't mean everyone wants to just fly on through there.
True, true, true.